All right. Hello, everyone. If you know me from Minecraft, this is not a Minecraft video. Far from it. Oh, my audio source is not here. Whoops. One moment. Copy that. Paste it in here as a reference. There we go. Let's do that for all of these, actually. Can I do that reasonably? Somewhat. I've changed things up a little bit, and so now things are all broken and different. Like this. Anyways. Wrong one. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little rusty at streaming. It's been a couple of months. And then on top of that, this is a completely different stream layout, and I've upped my OBS resolution. So things are just completely different. Anyways, I was gifted a hand-me-down Razer Blade. I say hand-me-down as if it's old, but it's 10th gen i7 or Intel i7, so that tells me that it's not that old. Gosh, I forgot how good the keyboard felt. A 300 hertz display? Jeez. I'm not sure who needs that. And I don't need a webcam cover, considering it doesn't even fit the bezel properly. We are just at a black screen right now. You know what? Let's just go ahead and shut this down. We'll figure out specs. We'll ask more questions later. We'll work on things now and ask questions later. I, of course, want to clean up this machine. But first, I want to open it up, see what we have going. And I can already see some dust. I really see some dust. We're going to clean that up today as well. And then at the end of it all, I should have a decent little machine. I'm going to set this here for like a screwdriver tray. And then let me see if I can get you guys a slightly better perspective. I think that is just mildly better. What do you think? And those are Torx. How dare you? That was easy. So these are what, a T4? That's I can only pray that they're all T4s. They probably aren't. Anyways, how you been? Good to catch up with you. Sorry I'm behind on Harmonious Imagineering playthroughs. It's been a busy week. Been Monday and Tuesday I spent the whole day on the road driving. Been trying to get a new XLR input set up with a mixer so that I can listen to my record player as well and also stream it theoretically. That's more for archival than for entertainment, but the ability to play iPod and record straight into my computer and straight into the mixer that then goes out to my amp, then goes into these Sennheiser 490s, 490 Pros. The ability to control those volume levels independently without having to use 11 layers of software would be nice. So, took a while to get that sorted. I tried a Razer branded one, ironically. I hated it because Synapse, it was great from a hardware perspective, but Synapse kept being a pain in the butt. By the way, I only barely know what Razer Blade this is. This was from 2022, I think. This is a 10th gen i7 with, I want to say, a 2070 or a 2080, and it's a 15-inch Razer Blade that my mom got. One of my moms. If I say my mom, that kind of leads the expectation to be, oh, she's poor. Why did she buy this? If you know my mom. But one of my moms got this, and she has the money for this for fun, disposable income purposes, but she doesn't use it. And so as I was over there helping fix up a different laptop, I asked how this one was holding up. She's like, I never use it. You can take it home with you if you want. And here we are. All right, we have one clip in the very center in the back. Looks like there's 2 clips in these 2 corners as well. Yeah, this is very different content for me, but it just... my wife left for a trip today, so I didn't have anyone to talk to about this, do this with. Just seemed like fun. What is that? That is a dog. Would you like to see a dog? Oh, there's heat, there's these guys on the bottom. There's little, heat dissipation pads. So I'm gonna put this somewhere safe. And let's go look at a dog. Look at that dog. Who's that dog? By the way, I have gloves on not because I'm worried about dirt or anything, but because I have mangled hands between drumming and anxiety. So I didn't want to show off my hands. Look at this dummy. Plus they're black gloves, so they kind of look cool. Anyways, so we do have RAM. Oh, only 16. Hang on, I've got... is this DDR4? If it's DDR4 upgrades. I do have upgrades. One moment. Please wait. I have an enormous bin of hardware, which has had these memory upgrades for the longest time. I think I've got 32 gigs in total. I've also got this. Maybe one of them is the right one. Let's see. Somewhere in here I have an SSD as well, but it looks like this only has the bracket for the one. Yeah, let me see how big that is. No, I actually don't know how big that is. I'll have to take a look. Anyways, we'll get back to the hellish hardware bin. Let's see what memory I have available right this moment. This is DDR4. I think all of it is. I have DDR4 from an old iMac or old Mac Mini I had upgraded at some point. I don't know what just fell. Is this sealed? Did I never use this? No, this is not sealed. This is 16 gigs for sure. What's in here? 16 gigs for sure. Hey! Kind of funny. This looks mildly familiar. What are you? Okay, so this is a 16 gig DIMM. God, you can tell too, it's so much heavier. Try this one out for now. I don't know if it'll take mixed DIMMs, and I'm not sure if that's going to kill performance either. We'll see. Let me go through all the other ones as well, make sure that I don't have anything confused. Because boy, do I get my stories crossed a lot. So this is just the one. Interesting. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's see if it'll do... What would that be, 24 gigs? It's not a lot of RAM, but it's more than 16. This machine certainly is worth it. Also got a duster, actually. Hang on. Give this guy a quick dust. Take all these memory modules and put them over here for me to organize in a bit. In case this ever needs to be said, hold down your fans while you blow them off. I know it's fun to watch them go wee, but it's actually really bad for them. Alright. I continue to have no idea what size this SSD is. And it's getting to the point that it's starting to bug the crap out of me. So we're going to figure that out. Power off before operation. I've succeeded there. The sticker that says it's a Phillips head. I'll wear. Oh, I think it is just 1 terabyte. Okay. Memory and storage could be upgraded, and then this would be a solid machine. No framework, but... Everything else internally looks pretty solid. I'm going to see if it'll boot with that one stick. And I'm going to do that before I close it up. If it screeches at me, I'll take that as a no. I don't know what's up with this machine. It acts a little weird sometimes. No, it does not seem to like this memory module. That's fair. Alright. Wait, oh, hang on. Fans. Hello, fans. Do you live? Are you here? Is it with us in the room right now? Oh, it is. Sick. Okay. We got a post. So I'll take that as a win. Hello, Mala. You're being kind of a bean. Get. All right. So let's put this back on. Before doing so, I'm going to start cleaning. I am prepared with some multi-purpose spray and a microfiber towel. Just give everything here a good clean down. Back. I know that's too much, but that's okay because I can just dry it off with the dry side of this towel. Tore right through the glove. No wonder that hurt so much. Anyways. Back on. You know, I just realized I don't think I've ever shown off all my tattoos on stream like this before. I've shown them off one at a time, but now you can see how they're all laid out on my arm. And also how big of a freaking nerd I am. I want to get another one, but I'm trying to save some money. Trying to catch up on some savings now that we've got some big spends out of the way. That's why I'm working just side as well. Right, I missed a. Come on. All right, guess we'll skip that one. Just this. It was just the screw. Screw was being prohibitively stupid. One mild concern, and it may just be because this was never opened before, is that I have not heard any of those clips that we undid opening it clip back in as we close it. But after I get all these screws in, A, the screws will be doing their job, I should hope. But B, after we get all the screws in, I'll give everything around the edges a nice push just to make sure that everything has been back in where. Also, feel free to give me a shout if any of my audio levels are off. All of them have been changed thanks to the complete change in everything. So. All right, that's everything. Give everything another wipe down real quick. Give it a little push around any of these edges. Yeah, nothing is given. And then part of why I wanted to do this stream is because it's not the cleanest laptop. It has been sitting in a cabinet for most of its life, but part of that has led to it being dusty. And the other part is that before it was stuck in a cabinet, it was used on a lap desk in a house with, I think at the time, 3 dogs. So it's a little dusty. It's got some residue. Not in terrible condition by any means, just not perfect. Sorry, I know I'm doing all this outside of your range of vision. I just don't want this to hit the hard solid wood if I can avoid it. So yeah, as this starts to dry off some, see, there are basically no spots. Circular. There's no nicks, there's no scuffs. I don't think this laptop ever left the house. Now let's do inside things. Let's get the track kind of cleaned up. That rest area cleaned up.
Make your filter keys. If I press.
The laptop to sleep. This up. Give that display a slight clean. See if I can get some of that webcam blocker residue off of there. We'll see. I don't think we need a sticker saying this is a 300 hertz display. Now that I'm here, I'm aware that it is a 300 hertz display. I can't say that I care too much. That's all of the webcam blocker residue off. Let's just finish getting some spots on the screen a little bit. Just doing very light pressure, circular strokes. And there we go. Looking quite snaztastic. Now we can do fun things. All right, now let's go do capture card things, huh? Why? Hey, there we go. All right. I don't know what the pin would be. And honestly, I don't care. Let's change course a little bit. Y'all good with that? Let's do a full desktop share. Hello, welcome to full desktop. Let's do Linux Mint download. Let's try Linux Mint, LMDE. I think I always do University of Pittsburgh. Let's go grab a Rufus. Also, if you want a sneak peek of what I've been up to lately, while we wait for that to download. Mouse is acting really strange. This is it. It's just a little modded 1.7 world with all the good mods, like Thaumcraft 4, but it's not GTNH. So I can actually enjoy these mods whenever I want. Which is nice. Been sleeping there, but this is where I'm set up. I miss better storage. I greatly miss it. Anyways, this is what I've been up to. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Still waiting on LMDE to finish downloading. I'm hoping that's going to work. If it doesn't, let me go ahead and get a backup USB drive ready with Windows 11 on it, because I don't really care either way. I want to try to slowly migrate over to Linux. There's some things that just will never work on Linux. I do want to watch this video at some point. Let's see, create installation video. Actually, let's do this. And then we can use Rufus to make that disk that will not need me to set up an online account. It's just a race at this point. Yeah, we can clear downloads. I don't really care. My dog is barking up one storm. Boy, howdy, take your time. All right, let's grab Rufus. Don't bother with updates. Device Linux, select image, LMDE, GPT, UEFI only. That's fine. Fascinating content, I know. Hey, all right. Let's go ahead and eject that. LMDE. And put that into the laptop. Let's go do capture card things. Give this a restart. In the meantime, in the background, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the Windows setup. GPT, show advanced options. Truth be told, I don't remember what the BIOS is. 12. Okay. All right. So what are we working with here? We've got 24 gigs of total memory at 2933. That's okay. Comment like to 1087 or what is it? 10875H. So that's a core 16 thread. This has Thunderbolt. That's fascinating. That's useful. We've got TPM. Legacy USB support really isn't necessary. NVMe configuration. Yeah, that is a 1 terabyte Samsung drive. I was right there. CPU configuration. VMX hyperthreading. SGX. Power performance. Power management. Speed step. Okay. Chipset, GPU mode, dedicated only or Optimus. We're going to do Optimus. USB charge function, SATA and RST. I don't have a SATA controller. What are you talking about? All right. And now I guess UEFI partition 1. Yeah, that'll work. Hopefully at some point this updates a little bit. Start LMDE6. So that's Linux Mint Debian mix. So Linux Mint was a fork of Ubuntu. Ubuntu has since gone the way of Snap. Hey, look at that. It has gone the way of shoving Snap down everyone's throats in a way that no one wants anymore. And so people are slowly but surely moving away from it. And I'm one of those people, truth be told. It's solid. Like, the servers are great. Ubuntu server is still my go-to. And I like Debian. Debian as a platform is still my go-to. Oh, it actually extended the display. That's nifty. Quite nifty indeed. So, I don't need that at all. So what we can do in display settings, mirror. Can't help but notice that you're being a little dumb. Unplug and replug the capture card. No, you're still being dumb. 1920 by 1080. Rotation landscape. What if I drop this down to 60? What if it's actually just always been an issue with my capture card? There we go. Yeah, it does not want to cooperate at all. Interesting. Well, okay, that's fine. We'll set the secondary display as the primary. So I wonder if that's the issue. I think it's just that it's trying to push too high of a refresh rate. Let's do mirror. Does that work now? It does not. All right, well, whatever. I'll make that work. Does this actually do 120 hertz input? I doubt, right? Cancel changes. I didn't think so. That's all right. Let me change my input. To HDMI. And now I have my display up here, and we're going to set U as the primary still. Beautimus. Okay, so keep new configuration. That's fine. U at 60 hertz. We're good. All right, we have internet connectivity. Yes. All right. Is that the wrong password? Keyboard's not my familiar layout, so. Let's try that. Maybe. Hey, you even got a little sound. Cute. All right, and so now we could do... Open up a terminal and sudo apt update. We have sound drivers working. That's the one issue I ran into on my work laptop. What do we have here? Trackpad's working great, by the way. It's pretty solid. I don't have this installed yet. I am still booting remotely, but I am largely just the most curious about how this is going to behave, how we're doing, you know? All right. We have sound. That's great. And Flatpak for Prism will be good. We'll go see how just a basic Minecraft thing works out. Yeah, you're good luck with doing things. You've got apt in the background being mean, like usual. Resources. Really? No H-top. Is that just a not standard on Debian? What is it? K-edit? Whatever. I want to see something. Is it function, left, right, and then up, down for page up, page down? Gosh, that's going to be nice to go back to. Print screen's working just fine. If I go in here to system info. Okay, so it sees the other GPU just fine. It's a 2080 Super and a 10875H. That's not bad. I think you're taking the sum of my 128 gig SSD and my 1 terabyte, or my 128 gig flash drive and my 1 terabyte SSD. I think you're being a little goofy, my guy. Do we have Python 3? We do. That was not fib. That was my brain auto-filled the algorithm there to the wrong kind. My network disconnected. Why did my network disconnect? I'm betting it's because you're updating something? Yep. I do enjoy Flatpak quite a bit, though. Or FlatHub, not Flatpak. I mean, they're one and the same. FlatHub is where you find Flatpaks. Looks like we have a kernel update. Could I say blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, kernel update on a remote or on a portable install. All right, now we should be good. How do I get used to this keyboard a little bit? And it's because my current work laptop has a numpad, so the main keyboard keys are off to the left. All right, so there's NeoFetch. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. We knew the low end spec from here, 2.3, but it's up to 5.1. This is going to be quite the competent machine. Blade 15 Advanced. Okay. That tracks quite a bit, actually. Wow. Okay, we already have Java 21. And then, you know what? Themes. You can try to go with the system theme. That's fine with me. However, conversely, alternatively even, dark mode. And now, bright, dark, system, dark, whatever. Background cat, Rory. I like Rory. And then, iconography. I tend to like flat white. This doesn't matter. This is the most ephemeral install that exists. Let's just do that. 1.20.1. Let's go play. Can I play offline? You're gonna make me add a Microsoft account? You're gonna make me restart Firefox to... Whatever. Here, I got this. Just do it on my desktop where I already have my password manager and whatnot. All right, that works. Whatever. Go get the library files required. Keep in mind, too, we're not running the memory in dual channel mode, so not going to be the best performance ever. Do we have... NVIDIA Optimus is going to be important. This is just going to be on integrated. Oh, I have. This is the first time I've launched 1.21. Okay. It's like each update they just add more to the screen and then at some point they start taking away features again. They do this every time. Right. Just GUI scale 2. I haven't played on a 1080p monitor in a while. Alright, so what I want to see is, does Prism have, or does 1.20 have Sodium support? Let's go see install loader. We also just kill this. I don't care. I haven't done anything. Let's go grab Fabric. So that gives us a Fabric loader. Let's go see. Do we have... Yeah, we have Sodium and Iris. I don't know what shader pack to use anymore. I mean, complementary has always been my fave. Don't much. I've seen Bliss a couple of times. It's been pretty good. And we'll do BSL. No, not BSL. Why did I say BSL? Not BSL. Complementary. Guess Reimagined. Unbound is still not my favorite. Yeah, believe it or not, I do have opinions on that. You're not showing any of my shader packs, but you're saying that I have 2 installed. That's a little goofy of you. Again, this is all just on a live boot. I just want to make 100% sure I enjoy this experience before I try to even get started with it realistically. Close. I'm curious if it'll show up now after I... No. I'm not that worried about it. It makes a little bitty sound. It's very cute. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. 300 hertz is buttery smooth. What the heck? Here we go. Enable application profiles. Add one applications, please. Actually, on that note, where is this Java install you speak of? Let's see. Java app JDK bin Java. Wait, no, that's not what I want. Go away. I think I'm going to try this out. Oh, you don't have any active releases. Oh, boy. Aha. Python NV control? Thought this was Right, so we're in hybrid mode. I don't know what that means. Let's just play the game and see if that works. This is very different. Visually speaking, this is much prettier than Minecraft used to be. All right, we are using UHD. See, that's what I'm sitting here thinking is going to be a problem. I doubt that's going to work, but we can try it. So there is a... Yeah, you can do this. Do we have NVIDIA SMI? Worst case scenario, we can play with this at a later time. After we get everything installed. Intel UHD. Yep, still the same issue. Optimus Linux add executable really is. Okay, ultimate guide, blah, 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 blah. Grab a terminal, type in command of the boring variety to get the PCI Express handler. There it is. Look at that. Whoop-de-doo. Well, I appreciate it. This isn't exactly the most interesting thing, though. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think this is going to be too much of a pain. That's why I have a backup drive. So let's go ahead, shut down. I think we're just going to stick with Windows 7. Or Windows 7. God, I wish. If driver support on Windows 7 functioned, I would. In a heartbeat. The fun thing is we did all that on this drive, and now that we've rebooted, it won't happen. Like, that's just not going to be an option anymore. And now, we'll go do the same thing again, but the Windows 11 flavor. We're going to get secondary display support today? Probably not. Setup is starting. All right, authorized, custom install. Let's just delete all of these partitions. We don't need a recovery partition. That's a waste of space. Yeah, apparently this is just going to be really boring. Sorry, y'all. Let's play Minecraft while we wait. This will eventually be less boring, but right now it is quite. Why is Miss Craft baking a cake? Stop that. Need to get this upgraded enough to put mending moss on it. Yeah, I was going to say, prepare to have the worst time. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I normally do Minecraft Let's Plays and Minecraft streams, which is why I'm here playing Minecraft on a stream about fixing up a computer that's actually pretty good and didn't need much fixing up. However, and alternatively, I'm waiting on a screen that you guys can't even see because it refuses to mirror, so... There seems to be some infection in this village. 'Tis a shame. Again, I do hope that all the audio levels are acceptable. I've changed everything about my audio setup, and so I don't know what works now anymore. Hello. Is capture card going to work for me now? Please detect my second display sometime soon. It just says getting ready. Here, we can do this instead. maybe like there-ish, and then we can just scooch up and over and do that. Also, now you can see yourself. You know how to make us see the desktop? What do you mean by that? I'm talking about on this computer that I'm trying to get ready, as they say. I am mildly sad that LMDE did not work out in my favor. Seems to be an NVIDIA optimist does not like it all too much on an LMDE system. Just a moment. That's what they all say. Wow. Now you can have an internet. Yeah, I gotta say, this 300 hertz display is wildly snappy. That's 5 times faster than a 60 hertz display. I mean, I know the maths, but like to think about that is just something else. I still prefer my 165 hertz OLED that I daily drive, but I'm a sucker for OLED, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I'm repping the big Ron's merch from Mumbo Jumbo's store because it is excellent. Like, it's actually genuinely very well made. Mumbo put in a lot of hard effort into the design. It's very nice. Oh, cool. The thing that I did in Rufus actually worked perfectly. Anything from the capture card yet? No. Of course not. Look at my Max over here doing basically nothing. Well, since I'm just sitting here, I guess I can clean up some things. So one of my distinct curiosities was with regard to the current configuration of memory chips that I just have sitting around. Sorry, camera. Did not mean to harass you like that. Alright, so I've got PC4 3200 AA SA2-11s. They're both 8 gig 1XRs. So yeah, these can just go together. This is now a 16 gig kit of DDR4 3200 that I don't need. I don't need any of this laptop RAM. No one does. But me especially. Okay, capture card? Displays. Well, sure, all the same. Which I find quite funny. Oh, up, we have drivers. HDMI support coming soon, TM? It's you on your next account? Okay. Hi, Mob Entertainment. How goes it? Anyways, I'm trying to get my display capture card to work, but I think right now the capture card probably works fine. I'm betting it is simply a lack of drivers. I won't lie, this laptop is getting a mild bit toasty. Hey, look at that. We have a bunch of drivers. Gotta get that start all back set up. Perfect. Windows 7. Windows 7, Windows Explorer, Windows 7 start menu. It's beautiful. Actually highly cursed, but beautiful in its own way. This thing gets spicy. Well, this probably isn't going to be very interesting, so I guess that's the stream. I was hoping this would work better, but whatever. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I am going to call the stream there, since the thing really wants to behave. Thank you guys for joining. Sorry it wasn't super interesting, but I appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys around at some point soon. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.